Alright y'all, welcome to Hobby Outpost. My name's JJ. Welcome to the channel. We got something a little different today. I'm doing a PSA submission through a guy on Instagram. So this video is planning on being a submission from start to finish. These are the cards before I send them out. I plan to have the end results at the end of this video when they come back. So I'm recording this on July 19th. It's Sunday afternoon. Tomorrow I'm sending these cards out priority to KK_sports cards at Instagram. He's got a good little thing going on over there. This is my first time dealing with him, but I messaged him and he replied right away. His deadline for this month's submission is coming up, so I should be able to get into this month's submission doing 20-day returns. So it's $20 a card, 20-day submission. And basically you pay once it gets put in the system over there at PSA. So he does a lot of bulk submissions. I'm doing $20 a card here. I'm going to go over the cards that I'm sending, and then we'll have the results here at the end of the video. So I got a couple Lamar Jackson base rated rookies from Donruss. And then I got the blue press proof rated rookie from Donruss. We got this in a trade here on the channel. And then optic Lamar Jackson base, the red, white, and blue we pulled on the channel. I'm gonna try that one out. I got two basketball cards. I'm gonna do a Luka Donruss rated rookie and a Zion Williamson from Mosaic. And we got a couple Drew Locks rated rookies. This is the base, and then the blue parallel. The blue parallel is numbered 044 out of 150. Couple Drew Locks there, and then I'm also going to do the Kyler that we got in the mega box just the other day from Now. Kyler Murray from Prism. I was going to do a few other Prism rookies originally, but in looking at them, I was just being very picky, and it was tough to find 10. This is my first submission, so I'm hoping it goes well. But we'll see. You know, it's something that you just take a shot on. Sending the cards out, you know, if you get 10s, it really increases their value. If you get 9s, you try to break even a little bit, maybe make a little bit of profit. Anything below that is going to hurt the value of any of your raw cards. So but I'm confident here. We did pretty good. We'll see. I went through all my cards and was very picky with them, so hang in there and we should have the results. I'm going to go over the cost of everything, the time it took to do it, and the value, whether it increased or whatever, what they will be. So I appreciate y'all, but hang in there. We'll go to the results.
Warrior.
And boom. Alright, we got some graded cards. It was just that fast. Snap of the fingers, and everything we just showed you is now graded. No, it took a little longer than that, but I was actually really impressed with the turnaround time over at KK Sports Cards on Instagram. He does group submissions, so he gets a 20-day submission option that normal folks don't get, just going on PSA's website. 20-day submission turnaround took pretty much exactly 2 months. These cost me roughly $20 a card plus shipping both ways. So I roughly estimate my cost at $220 to grade 10 cards PSA. I definitely encourage you to check him out over there if you do not have a grading option already. If you're not already grading your cards and you're interested in it, I would go check him out. But anyways, let's get into some results. He did send me what everything should be graded, so I do know what to expect out of here. But as you can tell, this is the first time I'm opening this package up, so let's check it out here. Same 10 cards that we just went over at the beginning of this video. are now here graded. So I'm learning as I go too. This is my first submission, as I was saying, but I was really happy with the service and the way things went here. So the Kyler Murray, let me fix this focus here. So the Kyler Murray got a 9. The Kyler Murray Prism, which in looking at it, I thought it was the best condition prism out of pretty much any of the other ones I owned, not just the Kyler Murrays. But graded a 9 is really cool. I'll do the values and everything afterwards. I'll do a little screenshot of different values. I debated on doing that, the value increase on each card, because I don't want it to be like boasting or bragging, but more informational. So the Drew Lock Optic got a 10, so that's good. We got a Gem Mint 10 on the Drew Lock Optic. Unfortunately, he took an injury the other day in the Steelers game, but that's the NFL. I still think Drew Lock's gonna come back and play well. The Drew Lock Blue, also a 10. And this one I wasn't sure about, but it was one of the better rated rookies that I had, serial numbered wise, from Hobby. And so, yeah, I hit a 10. Extremely happy with that one. Gem Mint Drew Lock. The Luka Doncic rated rookie, hit an 8. Not entirely sure why. It looked really clean to me. Maybe you guys see something that I don't. But, you know, this is actually one of the cards where an 8 really didn't hurt the value a lot. It's kind of around the same as the raw. So, and we'll show that in the screenshot. The Zion from Mosaic, Gem Mint 10. And this one I really wasn't sure about, but it was one of the base Zions that I actually pulled. So I sent it off. I was thinking, even if it comes back a 9, it'll be cool. And it did hit the Gem Mint 10. So that's exciting. Zion base Mosaic, Gem Mint 10. Let's get into some Lamars here. Lamar Jackson, rated rookie from Donruss. We sent off 2 of them, and both of them gemmed. So that's pretty awesome. I actually have quite a few of these, the Donruss rated rookies. And so I'm going to send off a few more and see. Of course, I went through and tried to pick out the ones in better condition, but a lot of them look the same, really. So I'm excited about that. Couple gems, Lamar Jackson's. The blue press proof that I got in a trade here on the channel. Shout out to Flippin' Mackay, I believe was his name. I did a trade with him and it also gemmed. Blue press proof, rated rookie from Donruss, Gem Mint 10. Optic base, Gem Mint 10. So I was excited about some of these Lamars. Really wasn't sure, you know, on a lot of them, and it went really well. Optic, Gem Mint 10. And then the red and yellow. I called it the red, white, and blue when I was doing the other video. I just noticed it. But anyways, it's the red and yellow parallel. We pulled this here on the channel out of 2018 Mega Box from Optic, and it got a 9. I thought it was in very good condition. I looked all around. The only place I even noticed anything was shortly on the edge up top. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't a perfect crease, and I believe that might have been the reason it got a 9. But for real, is a good looking card. We're excited to have that one back even as a 9. So we went 7 out of 10 with the gems. Service was great. Turnaround was quick. And it wasn't too expensive, especially when you talk about the return value, which we'll go over now. I'm just going to put a little screenshot up and we'll look at the value differential from the raw version of the card, the cost I put into it, and then what it's valued at now. Alright, so we're going to wrap up this video with a little value screenshot that I made up. I took the name of the player, the set that it's from, the raw card value, the grade that it's received from PSA, and then the graded card value. And the way I come up with the values was I took the last 5 transactions of the card off of eBay and divided by 5 and got an average from the last 5 transactions. This was pretty easy on a lot of the cards, but like the Drew Lock Blue Optic and the Lamar Jackson Blue Press Proof, these cards were a little harder to find 5 transactions on, especially on the graded versions. So it's a rough estimate on those cards. A lot of the other ones, there's a lot of transactions. It was a lot easier to tell. The Drew Lock Optic Blue is actually like a population 7 at PSA, graded in a 10. So that's pretty cool. It's a little rare. So this is pretty cool. I took the raw value, added the cost, which cost me $220, and subtracted it from the graded value, and that gives me my total value increase of just over $2,000. If you are interested in the particular values of your cards, PSA submission, I definitely recommend it. It increases the value of the cards tremendously. A lot of people out there that are higher end collectors look at PSA, and those are the only cards that they'll buy. And I'm sure it goes both ways with BGS, but just PSA in general tends to hold more value, especially in the 10s. But yeah, so I just threw a little value up there just to give you guys a rough idea. I thought it would be cool just to see the overlook of the cost that I put into it, the raw value, and how much it actually increased the values of the cards. If you got any questions, you can ask me, and if I don't know the answer, I'll try to find out. Or you can look him up on Instagram, KK_sports_cards. Great service. Go on and check him out. I appreciate y'all for tuning into Hobby Outpost today. I hope y'all are staying safe out there and just stay blessed.